We had the opportunity to focus in the situation in Eastern Europe and especially in Ukraine, and I heard with great interest your analysis, the Finnish analysis. I had the opportunity to underline to you that the Greek government, the Mitsotakis government, will stand along the European Union partners, adhering fully to the principles of the European solidarity. We uphold the fundamental principle of territorial integrity and sovereignty of all countries. And of course, we condemn the use of force or the threat of use of force against any country. We are extremely concerned about any possible escalation in Ukraine. We have 150,000 Greek origin minority living there, especially in that particular region around Mariupol, and also Greek community living in both sides of the line of contact. And they have suffered immensely out of this crisis. Just yesterday, there were fatalities among them in an unrelated incident involving Ukrainian soldiers. We have called and we continue to call all sides to de-escalate, to avoid any steps that could spiral events out of control. And I underline, of course, especially that in difficult times, channels of communication should be maintained. And I took this opportunity to reiterate that we consider Russia as part of the European security architecture. I will be myself traveling to Moscow in 2 days' time, following an invitation by Sergei Lavrov. As we're speaking of challenges to international law and a rules-based international order, I had the opportunity, and thank you for that, to brief you on the situation in the Eastern Mediterranean, on the escalation of the Turkish rhetoric. I have to say that at this time, this critical time for the Western Alliance solidarity and coherence, and at a time when this solidarity should be demonstrated in every form, it is rather peculiar that Turkey, a NATO member and ally, decided to launch a series of provocative and illegal actions against another member state, Greece. Recent statements by Turkish officials which put into question Greek sovereignty over the Aegean Islands are totally unacceptable. And they're not just unacceptable for us, they have been rejected by the European Union, by the State Department, by the British Foreign Office, among others. And we welcome the firm statements made by our partners and allies in this regard. I will underline that we seek always a constructive dialogue with Turkey, but a dialogue based on international law and international law of the sea. Dear Pekka, also I have to take this opportunity to thank you profoundly for upholding European values and principles during your recent visit to Ankara. Once again, thank you for your generous and warm hospitality.